Good morning, TDD fam.
Good morning, TDD fam.
So, as you could tell, we are not in Coron anymore.
Nope.
We are actually in Manila.
Yes.
We ended up leaving Coron after a few days and heading over to Cebu. And then from Cebu, we took a flight over to Manila.
And that's where we are now.
Yeah. So we are actually here because, as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to be leaving the Philippines.
And now we're going to tell you why we're leaving the Philippines. And it's not any complaint, it's not a bad reason, but it's something we experienced while we were here.
So as you know, we spent a long time working to save the money we have to be able to travel. We spent 3 years working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
No days off.
No days off.
It's true.
To be able to save this money. So we did quite a bit to get here. And we have a very strict budget as far as what we're spending on food, accommodations, transportation, and activities. So the problem is right now we are going over budget in the Philippines.
Yes.
Something we didn't expect. Not because of accommodations.
Nope.
Accommodations have been great. It's
Yeah.
pretty cheap.
Very good.
You know, we've been able to stick to our $20 on average per day. But, you know, I would say between the food, transportation, and tours, it's been a little bit more on the pricey end for us. So
Yes.
we've been blowing through our budget especially, I would say,
Especially with food.
food was about 75% of what we noticed was
Costing us a lot.
Yeah, making us go above our budget.
For example, when we started here in Manila, it wasn't too bad. We found some cheaper options. Obviously, we're back here, so we do find cheaper options, but a majority of places were quite expensive, and I think the most expensive place we went to here was Coron. When we went to a breakfast place, we went in and we sat down. We're like, okay, there's a good breakfast. 2 eggs, 3 pieces of toast with butter, and 2 pieces of bacon. They wanted 550 Filipino pesos for that. And we actually got on our phones to check a price from where you're from, or in New York City.
Yeah.
And it was actually more than that, which this is surprising to us because we'd always heard, oh, the Philippines is cheaper. Now, no, we're not complaining at all, so please don't think that. This is just something we've experienced while here.
We have to be real. Money
Yeah.
is real, and the
Yes.
amount of money we spend is real.
And everything we do costs money.
Yeah, unfortunately, everything we do costs money, and we would love to be able to have enough money to just keep going and
Oh, we
stay
love it
and this
here.
and that. But you know, unfortunately, money is
King.
in
a way.
You can't really keep going.
No.
Even in the U.S., we couldn't afford to do much of anything. We were literally, when we lived at home and we were working just our 9-to-5 jobs, we couldn't afford to go out and eat.
So we worked the way we did to be able to do what we're doing now.
Yeah. Yep. But I mean, so that's one of the biggest reasons we're leaving right now.
Yeah. I think is it the only reason?
Yeah, it's the only
It's
reason.
the only
really.
reason.
Yeah.
We do all of this for 2 main reasons. The first being you guys, and the second because we truly love what we do.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
experiences we've had here in the Philippines have been beyond unforgettable and memorable. It's something we will definitely be back, though.
Hell, I rode a Carabao. That's amazing, and it's.
I know, I'm still jealous of that, by the way. I'm like, the boat ride was amazing, but I kind of wish I'd ridden the Carabao too. But you know what? We show 2 perspectives. But back to the real reason we're here, back to the story.
But you know, so we want to say that all the people have been amazing here.
Oh my
Loving,
gosh.
amazing people.
So
some of
caring
the airports have sucked.
Wait. I'm sorry.
But it's those budget flights that we took. Those budget flights suck because they make you take everything out of your backpack, everything out of your bag, and it's like, okay, is this light enough for you? It's like a freaking feather by the time you get it on the scale on there, and you had to
And
carry
then
everything.
backpack, we're walking like this. I think I can make it on the plane.
But that's budget airlines. That's not a Philippines thing.
No, definitely not a Philippines thing.
But everything else has been amazing
It
here.
really
We had
has.
an amazing time.
We've
and
made so many amazing
yeah.
friends here. I have to say, I'm gonna miss all you guys, all of you, every single one of you.
So we are getting ready now to leave to our next destination.
Our 6th country. Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
So we didn't want to make this a video about complaining or anything like that. We just
Nope.
wanted to put this out here to be able to say, hey, this is what's happening. Part of the thing that helps us to keep going is, of course, you guys. You're viewing our videos, watching them all the way through, sharing
Your comments. We do read them. We do read all of them. We can't respond to everything because we're out and doing things, but we do
But
see it
all that stuff helps us to be able to build this up and do more with our channel, do more things that cost more money and afford food while we're traveling around. But that's not happening right now. Right now, this is just a very small, minute income that we're bringing in. So we are living off of our savings, and we have to be conscious of the money that we're spending right now while we're doing this.
Yes. It makes maybe enough to cover $5-ish a day.
Maybe $5 a day.
Maybe that.
But then taxes take it all too. So.
So yeah, really nothing.
Nothing yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. So we're here in Manila because, mainly because this is where we get the cheapest flights out of.
Yes.
Any other flights we were looking at from Cebu to our next destination would have been something like $1,000
or more.
But now it is from Manila. We're looking at something like $300-400.
Yeah, so it saved us about $600 to $700.
So that's a lot of money.
Still, but it's also a lot saved.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's better to just go through here.
So our next destination will be Indonesia.
Yay! We're gonna start in Bali. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, 6 countries in what, 5 months?
Yeah.
Lord.
It's been going by pretty quick.
I can't even remember where we've been some days. I'm like, wait, what?
We're trying to keep moving and keep going because honestly, we did this to visit every country.
Yes.
And we're not close to doing that.
No, like we just had 6 countries only.
Yeah, it's going to take us forever to get to country number 20. But it's a little difficult, of course, to travel now.
Yeah.
With still some restrictions in place, and things are a little more difficult to figure out as far as systems go and what paperwork's needed, and on top of that, we just got to be conscious about our money. Like we said, we got to be conscious about our budget and how much we're spending. We're that couple that sat there on YouTube watching other YouTubers
Yes, we were
traveling, and we're like, oh my god, how the hell do you guys afford to do this?
Right.
And it's like, they're going from Australia to this place to that place in Europe and all of this stuff.
Oh
and we're
yeah,
like,
all these beautiful places.
and I remember when I was young, and my biggest trip was to McDonald's, because that's all we could afford to do. And even in my 20s and 30s,
even us together, we're living in a house.
We were.
Yeah, let's go to McDonald's.
Yeah, that was it. That
or
was
Olive
a big
Garden
trip.
or something.
And when you can't afford to go to McDonald's except once a week, then spending thousands of dollars on plane tickets to get out to Asia or anywhere out here, it's
you choose the food.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. So we're in a different position than most travel vloggers that you watch, I'm sure. But I mean, I don't know everybody, so I can't say that about everybody.
No.
But we are in a, from what I see, from what I hear, from what I watch, we are in a very different position than most travel vloggers. I'm not a highly educated guy with a bachelor's degree in business science or administration or anything like that.
Lawyer, doctor, things like that.
I have my GED. That's less than a high school diploma, and I'm doing this.
Yes.
So hey, what you get is what you get. Okay. Okay. It's lucky that I'm doing this.
Yes.
I never thought I would freaking be able to do anything even remotely like this. So.
I didn't even know this was possible, and I
Yeah.
come from a different walk of life than him. I was a little more well off, but this is still something even for me that I never thought I'd be doing. I mean, we've done more in the past 5 months than either of us have ever done together in our entire lives, and
this has been a very surreal experience.
oh, it sure has.
This almost feels like, and I said it in many other videos, it feels like we're living other people's lives and watching them. When we watch our videos, we're like,
did we really do that?
it doesn't feel real, because we get so used to just watching it on videos, and that when you actually go out and do it, it's like, wow, I'm actually here. I'm actually doing this now. We promised when we started all this to be real with everybody and to show you the real side of things.
Yes.
And sometimes that isn't all sugar plums and fairies and everything like that.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's tough. You've seen in our videos, the airport video, I wasn't feeling good. We were there for 12 hours.
Yeah.
That's the reality of things sometimes. Are there many amazing aspects? Absolutely, and I'm not discounting that at all, but sometimes it's just, what the heck is going on?
So, we wanted to ask a question.
Yes.
To you as our viewers,
Yes.
as our subscribers, and as our TDD fam. We have been making videos, and we feel that we can do this all a little differently. We love making these videos, but
So
we
much.
also want to make it as real as possible for you. And in order to do that, sometimes they're going to be a little rough, sometimes they're going to be a little unedited,
It's true.
but that is what makes this real for us. It's that to see the things that you don't see on many other videos, and we can do that. We can share more of just the conversations and the walk to places, the adventure
Interactions
getting
with
in there.
locals.
We can share more of that and less of the foo-foo music and all that stuff. But maybe you like the foo-foo music. Okay. Maybe you like the foo-foo stuff like that, where
The
we're like,
cinematic adventures of beauty with the drone footage and all that,
yes.
darling. Yes.
Well, we can incorporate some of that stuff.
Yes.
But we want to know your opinions. What do
Yeah.
you like to see? What do you want to see us do?
Yeah. What have
And if
you enjoyed in our videos? What are the aspects you would want to see? What kinds of videos do you want to see from us?
Yeah, and we're going to do inevitably what we want to do,
It's true.
but we value your opinion, and
Yes,
that
it
kind of
means a
drives
lot.
us to be able to make decisions about what we like, and maybe we could think of something together, that will work
Yeah.
for both of us, or all of us. We've always said TDD family,
The
and
fam.
this is a family. So if you have suggestions, if you have
Ideas, thoughts.
things that we may not be thinking of, comment below.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have suggestions of, hey, do this, or maybe you could go here, or check this out, definitely always comment. We love it. We do read them. We don't always respond, but we value your thoughts, opinions, and ideas. We're a fan. We're a family.
But that's where we're going to leave it today.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for everything.
And I hope you understand us sharing this with you isn't a way of saying anything wrong.
Nope,
Like I said,
not anything bad
try
either.
We try to be as positive with things as possible.
Yes.
But this is just the way it is.
We hope that by sharing these videos on these countries that other people that watch them will come to your country wherever you are. That's one of our main goals, is to inspire people to say, hey, look, I want to go there. I want to
Yeah.
do what they did. We've seen some of that already with inspiration of people wanting to try Balut. Or now with the El Nido Beach Camp video. Check that out, by the way. It's awesome. People are like, oh, I have to go there now. I want to check it out.
Yeah.
And we want to inspire you to go to other places and other people to come to your country. Not only that, but we really hope that us sharing all of these experiences, good, okay, bad, amazing, really help you understand us that much better, who we are, what we do, and what we're all about. The TDD family is really a community where we want to work with you and we want you to work with us.
So
Yeah.
if you have nice things to say them below in the comments. If you have mean things to say them below in the comments, because it's funny to watch the mean things sometimes.
Maybe
We don't have many mean things.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a tipsy read mean hate comments video. And that's where we're going to leave it today, guys. But as always, thank you so much for sitting through all of this. Always watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. Make sure you ring that bell and do all of that. And as always, much love and blessings to you all. Thank you.
We'll see you on the next one.
And we'll see you as always on the next one. Bye, guys.